Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's minifigure illusion reporting from somewhere on Brick Ship Earth. Oh, what's happening, builders? How's everyone doing out there? Oh, yeah. Water. Luggage the legend. Nice. I'm glad you made it. I realized the other day I was up in the closet and I saw the what's happening, Bethel? Good morning. Welcome all my European brothers and sisters out there. We're gonna get your Monday morning going on. Get Monday morning off to the right start here, right? Winter solstice is upon us. For those of you who are in Europe, what's happening, Josh? All the scraps. Yeah, the sun's rising in Europe. Shortest day of the year. Let's take advantage of it. Let's get fired up. Let's provide some positivity to those who had to flee southern England. Andrew Rodriguez looking live for the 805. Nice. Hallelujah. So I was just kind of cleaning up some stuff and I saw this sitting in the closet and I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't worked on Lady Liberty. And no, I haven't gotten the stickers. I didn't get a consent. I haven't looked to see what the consensus was. But I was like, I haven't done Lady Liberty in a while. And I was kind of tripping because I think get the stickers. All right. I'm gonna get the stickers. We'll have a mini vote. I should use so part of the thing that I've been realizing is for the new post winter solstice. The one thing that I always am terrible at is actually having a schedule of content. And I've been kind of fired up on getting a schedule of content going for the Lego channel. And I should have put a poll. I'm going to put a poll up on the thing, but I think I probably should get the stickers. Bethel says get the stickers. Probably a good idea. I think I have most of the parts in around. But yeah, I got sort of thrown off on building Lady Liberty as, we have our own drama going on here in the United States, as you could imagine. It was like Lady Liberty wasn't shining so bright the last, I guess it's been about a month since I did this. So I'm kind of in that thing. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get, I was like thinking about how to get the content like on a more normal schedule and do the live builds on a normal, just get a normal schedule going. So part of my big moving into the beginning of the new year, which starts essentially tomorrow, is to get kind of coordinated and fire up this Lego channel. I got so much Lego going on. It's ridiculous. And yeah, we're going to do a chill stream. We're just going to put some bricks together and I'm going to give a full, that's my plan. Talk is cheap, right? So talk is cheap. So what we're working on is, and I kind of like the midnight build on Monday night to get the new day started, all on a chill, constructive vibe, right? Like I think we all need that. So I'm kind of fired up on this being a good night for the live builds. 11 o'clock seems about right. Those of us who are going out to sleep on the West Coast, midnight Mondays. Yeah, just get the day started, right? In the positive trip of building forward. And I really like this. I'm thinking about getting the White House set. The White House architecture set's pretty radical. I really like how this one's coming along. I think it's a pretty neat build. So we're into this thing. Let's get into this, right? Let's build. Let's build, and then we'll talk as we build. But so we're on number bag number 4. number bag 4 to 5 number bag set. If we, yeah, Midnight Monday on a Sunday. That's right. We're all full of contradictions here. Midnight Monday on a Sunday. Smash that like button, dude. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, so this is going to come along real nice. I'm getting fired up on it. So let's see where we're at here. We'll get this all in the thing, and I can still see the comments. So we'll chit and we'll chat. I got my glasses. Yeah, and let's just get to where, all right, there we are. We're right there. What page are we starting on? We are page 98. I'm about to go to triple digits. Good morning, good evening. So yeah, I'm excited for the, I went and watched you could see Jupiter and Saturn very clear tonight. So I went out and I didn't even have to hunt for it. It was just hanging in the sky. Jupiter and Saturn, the conjunction, the official conjunction is upon us. We're moving from the one state of reality to the new state of reality. And I decided, for myself that I'm going to make this year super, super I'm going to give this year a solid effort, right? In that sense of the level of chaos is so heavy on Spaceship Earth right now. I was like, let me be the least chaotic person I know, right? So, all right, let me figure out where we're at with building this thing. So that seems to be the good spot there as we build up. I guess as we build up, I'm going to end up moving away from the book a little bit. So we're right there. We got a good angle. Oh, you finally opened your Elf Clubhouse, dude. The Elf sets. I'm getting kind of fired up on the new sets for the new year. I definitely want to get that Mandalorian set. That thing's pretty rad. And so I ordered, speaking of the Mandalorian, I ordered some curved round pieces on brick links to augment my Razor Crest. So I'd gotten the Razor Crest when I pre-ordered the Razor Crest, right? And then I was kind of hanging on, waiting to build it. And then I saw this video where this kid totally upgrades the Razor Crest set. And it looked so bitchin' what he did. I was like, all right, I'm going to wait on building the Razor Crest, and I'm going to incorporate some of this kids upgrades into the Razor Crest set. But then I never got around to ordering any of the stuff on Bricklinks, and it was just kind of sitting there. And I did a big Bricklinks order the other day. And so I ordered the Razor Crest pieces I wanted to add. This kid's channel, he did a radical, I don't even know how he figured it all out. Again, I'm always impressed by these people and their ability to see beyond the Lego, beyond the brick. They see beyond the brick, man, and they make their Lego sets better. And I was watching this kid, and he's 10 or something, maybe he's 12, 10 or 12, and he made his Razor Crest so much better with these simple adjustments. And I was like, I like that. I'm in. So that's kind of where I'm at with that whole thing. Okay, let's see. This looks kind of critical right here. So I got the pieces are showing up in the mail this week for the Razor Crest. So that's the next live build after we get this one. And I think the structure I'm going to do on the live builds is just one number bag set at a time, hang out, not overdo it. And Owl's sort of moved on to his own trip, dude. Owl has become quite the proficient little builder in his own he's super inventive. I'm highly impressed with how Al is coming along as a little mini mechanical engineer, dude. He's been really figuring out how to build some stuff. So I'm super stoked on that for him. But it's like he's got a whole different trip going, you know? See, my thing is, wait a second. Am I even on? See, I'm not on the, I did something wrong here. Wait, hold on. I gotta orient this the proper way. That could have been a catastrophic mistake. The one thing I always try to teach Al is make sure you're oriented the proper way, right? I was not oriented the proper way. Something else is tripping me out here too. See, I did this. I'm gonna go double backwards because it's trippy. See how like these seams right here? So it wanted me to put this on here, and I go, that's very un-Lego-ish to like have seams. Usually the seams overlap to make stuff structurally sound. So that was my first clue that something was amiss on this. I want to go too backwards. I didn't overlap properly. We don't want it. We want to have this thing be as bomber as we can, right? All right, where are we at? So if this is the front, all right, okay, boom, there we go. That's better. That's how we're doing it. Okay, boom. Don't be afraid to go backwards a little bit. Okay, there's that. There's that. All right, now we're rolling. I'm telling you, man, I do get a little bit of like the intuitive vibe with Lego of just knowing that you would definitely want it to overlap. I think that's the carpenter in me, right? As a carpenter, I look at that and I'm like, no, that's not how you would build a house. And why would it be any different in the Lego verse, right? The Lego verse. So yeah, I don't know what I was just talking about before I went backwards, but I'm fired up. Okay, so I was the new attitude coming into this new year, right? Because the new year essentially starts tomorrow. If you look at it in a celestial sense, is like the days start getting longer and all of that stuff. And I'm like, for me, I'm gonna stay out of the big like trying to manifest anything major, right? Because I don't know if that's necessary this year. I think this year is going to be a very big year for internal growth and stuff like that. So I got to keep my what I'm shooting for about personal growth, right? The abundance of personal like growth. And I was like, one thing that I'm a little bit slack on is how organized I am. I've gotten very like lazy with my YouTube thing. And it's this thing where like I fully dig doing this. Like I'm a YouTuber. I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it for any other thing that I do like that you guys are hanging out there. I do like having, it's very cathartic for me. It's like I have a place to go and something to be part of, even when it's when everything's sort of chaotic, if you will. But I go, one thing that's been bothering me is I've sort of lost my own personal structure with it. And I think it doesn't keep me inspired in that sense. And what I mean by like inspired is a little bit more creative. about how my content, I gotten very lazy on my content for sure. And I don't put as much time in it as I used to. And it's just because I think like everybody else right now, I'm a little bit like energetically lost in the time. Like I'm very aware on a spiritual level about where I am in time and space, but I think on a real physical human being level, it's very easy to be kind of confused about where you're putting your energy and what you're sort of committing to and what it's all about, because there's so much energy moving around right now, and it's all sort of, there's a lot of really good energy, but that good energy comes from like inside of yourself right now. The external energy is very toxic and confused and miscommunicating. And so I was like, all right, like I'm not gonna cast a negative spell for this year moving forward. I gotta cast a really like focused abundance spell for this year. And I was like, well, the one thing that I can really do to improve myself as a human being is to refocus on being organized in my content. Like I started doing my art again yesterday. I was like, all right, I got to force my art out again. So part of my thing that I'm shooting for in the first like 100 days of the new year is as a very organized life, almost overly organized, and regrouping my structure inside of myself, if that makes any sense. Like it's not to be like not conforming in my own life, but to really focus in and not drift. I really noticed that one of my struggles this year with this year that we just had was very drifty and sort of a little bit like lost and not knowing what to commit to and sort of retreating back into more of a don't buy into it mentality versus like where am I going to put my energy? So I'm really determined to put my energy into creating a new paradigm of reality. And I've always found that the first place that I need to focus that kind of energy isn't anywhere else except how I structure my own life. So if I look at the last year, right? If I look at the last year of my life, my sleeping pattern is very off kilter. Like it's very off kilter. It's very, I'm not in a circadian rhythm, if you will. I'm in this sort of, I don't know what kind of rhythm I am, but it's not, I don't think it's working for me anymore. And I think that's why I want to get structured. Like I need to get up in the morning and like, remember when I was doing the coffee talks and stuff the other year, like I was getting up every morning at like 7 a.m. and like I was meeting a schedule. Like I had something to like I was really focused on like showing up on time. And I think that's super important for me right now as just a human being operating in this new reality we're experiencing. I'm not going to call it the new normal because I'm not part of that nonsense. But this new reality of having to truly exercise my own personal ability to stay 100% in contact with my own ability to manifest abundance in God's grace, right? Like there's no time to be a slacker right now. If anything that I'm noticing is now is the real time to truly focus on creating the new dream. Like, right, isn't that what this whole conjunction's about as we leave the cult of Saturn and we enter the new space of Jupiter? and all of these things is it's a time to begin to flourish. And the first thing I know to do to flourish is I have to like sort of get myself on a super useful pattern, because I'm like in a pretty good mental space. Like my mental space, I would say is pretty solid. You know, I get a little squirrely every now and then, like everyone else, with how quick the information changes and what's really going on. But the more and more I realize it's all a fake out. The more and more you see what's going on, there's nothing really going on. It's all sort of like, what are you going to make of it? And I've got to make a new reality with it. And so for me, the first place I need to examine is my own relationship to myself. So I ask myself, am I truly satisfied with my own personal productivity? And when I ask that question, I go, no, I'm not. Like I feel that part of what I want to be is accountable to this operation. Like I want to be accountable to my YouTube reality, not for any other reason than like I think it's super important for all of us to be accountable to other groups of people right now, whether it's our families, whether it's my YouTube tribe here, whatever it is I don't think that I've been holding up my end of the bargain to a certain degree. If you get what I'm saying, like, yeah, I sit here and I make content and I put my heart into it and I don't show up and fake it and all that kind of stuff. But what I mean is I'm not doing it as well as I know I could. I'm sort of putting in a C plus effort. I'm not doing A work right now. Like I'm doing A work on trying to stay in my spiritual space and not be crushed by the vibe that is out there right now, which is a full-time job, right? Like we all got to go to the supermarkets. We all got to deal with the insanity being foisted on us and all of that stuff. But again, who do I need to be accountable to is I need to be accountable to myself. And the only way that I know to be accountable to myself is to be accountable to other people, right? So if I'm accountable to my audience, because without you, there's no me in this paradigm, it becomes a lot easier because no longer is it left up to me. It's like, all right, like I'm accountable, and being accountable is super important. Anyway, it's a structure that I have found to be worthwhile in my own life, is being accountable to other beings and making sure that I don't let myself down. Not so much about like letting anybody else down. It's about me letting myself out, because the minute I say that I'm going to be accountable, then I'm on the hook, right? The minute we say it is so, and then we have to show up. Because if we don't, we're not impeccable by our word, and we're copping out on God and all of this kind of stuff. So that's a little bit where I'm coming from on that type of a deal. All right, we got a little bit of a factoid to read here right now. Once I finish these two pieces, I'll pop my head up for a minute. We'll read some comments. We'll see where we're at in the chat, and I'll get some feedback from y'all. Get feedback from y'all, and look at these. You know I love the red parts. Nothing better than red pieces out of the bag, man. No micro scratches, just factory fresh. Okay, here we're going to read the little factoid right here. The statue holds a tablet upon which is inscribed the date of the American Declaration of Independence, July 4, 1776. So it's just a little factoid about the tablet. No stickers, right? I don't know. All right, so let's pause there for a minute. Get my neck a rest. All right. Oh yeah, I got to be hard on myself, dude. It's you have to understand. I have to I get what you're saying, Scott. I can sit back and be like, we're rolling through this together. But what I mean is, if I don't raise the bar on myself, who's going to raise the bar on me? Like as someone who's broken, as someone who doesn't apply to the contract of these outside entities, I have to hold myself accountable. So I got to give myself a fair. I know personally what I'm capable of doing. So when I say I'm a C+, I'm not spending the time I could. You know what I mean? And I know this personally. Like I got hundreds of ideas sitting in my head that I don't execute because I'm like, I got excuses, right? What is the red knob on top of the build for? It looks like it's something to connect something to. It's a strength. Coffee talks. Yeah, the coffee talks. Coffee talks are good. It's hard to create when you've got to code what you say on this platform. Well, that's the beauty of the Lego thing, right? There's nothing to code here. We're just talking about bricks, building things. See, that's what I mean. That's why I like kind of coming over here today a little bit. We'll just chat for a second. Coming over here today for a moment, I realized that the beauty of this channel is that it's not that channel. Like there's no need for code. There's no need for serious because the code is Lego. That's right. Because this is real. This, as I keep saying, and I keep realizing, the answer to the world's problems somehow lies in Lego. I know it sounds ridiculous, dude, but it does. Oh, Al's got bricks coming for Christmas. I got him that 8-wheel crane. I got him that 8-wheel crane thing, the Technics crane set. I went and searched it out. I was like, he'll dig the crane. I would go with this new tractor he got. So I got him the 8-wheel Technic crane, and I got him the big white Ninjago dragon. So he's all geared up. And then I have a bunch of those rehab sets all stashed out. I'm giving him like 3 rehab sets all bagged up and ready to go. Like ones you guys haven't even seen. I have a bunch of, I have a box of thrift store rehabs that I did when I was still living over in the trailer, dude, that I've never shown anyone. So I'm kind of excited to break those out. I got the Indiana Jones with the 2 airplanes. I have a whole bunch of them I've been saving for him. So he's going to get a big thing. But I don't know. Like I got him as Christmas presents. Maybe I'll just not associate the other ones with Christmas because we're into more the baby Jesus and being kind and loving version of what this holiday is versus the stacking things. But yeah, I got him some Lego. You help people out in different ways at different times. Yeah, it's so, but what I was saying is even talking about my other channel, I've realized reading the comments and the emails I get, I want to dedicate 1 live stream a week to nothing but sobriety. Just talking, basically a weird meeting type of thing. We're just sobriety. It's not anything else. It's just sobriety. And then I kind of want to make some other videos where I just sort of stuff some of that energy about what's going on in the outside world into a more condensed format versus the live free fire thing. I think it works on a certain level, but I think I think I need to keep it in like more of condensed spaces moving forward. Like this year was just such a like dumpster fire, and 2021 is going to be hectic too. So that's why I'm like very like got to be structured moving into 2021. I think we learned from this year a lot of valuable information. And I think knowing what we learned from 2020 moving forward is we're going to need to have a really solid foundation to build on. That's why I'm being a little bit hard on myself. Because if I'm not hard on myself, I'll just be like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm doing all right. Just keep moving along. Like, I can't give myself any outs right now. In that sense, is like I need to expand my mind, and I need to like, dude, come on and film, dude. 365 of surfing. Let's go film. I could use a filmer, dude. Let's do some filming, dude. I could totally use some footage, dude. Like that's what I mean. Like I want to do some more creative stuff. I haven't been very creative. I was talking to my wife about it. We'll get back to the building in a second. It's a short number bag. I was talking to my wife about it. Like, I personally have not been that. Lego has saved my life this year. If I hadn't been able to like sort Legos and putz around with Legos and kind of do the Lego stuff, I would have really gotten super depressed this year because I didn't feel very artistic at all. Yeah, 365. Just send me an email and we'll make it happen, dude. I'm all about it, dude. I'm all about other people making me participate in their dream. That's part of my deal. But it's this thing where I have a bunch of books I want to read I haven't read. Like I've just been very like on point. You got what I'm saying? Like, making sure that the family is safe and the children are safe, that I'm safe. It's like the energy to keep my spiritual center this year has been exhausting, to say the least. So it hasn't given me a lot of space to just sort of let go and be really creative. And I found that through my own art is the more structured I am, the more creative I am. Like if I'm accountable to myself by being accountable to other people, I get way more creative. It's been like I finally started a piece of art. Like I just finally started one yesterday. Like, all right, let's start some art. And I'm like, I got all this like Lego ideas running around in my head. So I think on the Lego channel is just, I was talking about the structure of my other channel. So I want to do one live build a week, right? Like I think Monday nights, this time every week, because my wife goes to sleep early on Sunday nights. And everything's pretty chill for a Monday. Get everybody rolling and building into a Monday. Like we're building something for a Monday. I think that's super important to come into the week. Super important. And the Legos are going good. I'll circle back on that. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. That's too deep for this channel even. And so I was thinking like the structure of the channel. I want to do like one episode a week where I compare an older set with a newer set. Like I got enough stuff now where I can compare old sets versus new sets and sort of work and do the stuff in the Lego studio. I want to do a review of a new set like once a week. And then I also want to do, I'm way into this. I've realized that like my angle in the YouTube universe is this thrift store rehab thing. It's really kind of been dawning on me. Like that's my angle is this sort of rebuilding lost sets, if you will. Like when I was looking at that police station set and I saw how few of them there are out there to be purchased, I was like, whoa, dude, these are lost. And I think that part of like the thing is like, you look at like Lego City sets, right? Like that Lego City set's from 2008, right? So it's 12 years old. People don't appreciate Lego city sets, I don't think, like they do Star Wars sets or architecture sets or the Ninjago city sets, right? Or the space stuff. Lego city sets are sort of like whatever. So when I was researching that set, I realized there aren't a lot of them to be had if somebody wanted to get an old set. And I was like, well, I saved that one from the abyss. And I'm really beginning to see in these thrift store bags, like I got a new stash of stuff from the thrift store, and I found like half of one of those yellow Y-wing fighters in there from Star Wars. And I was like, wow, but there's like there was like half of a Imperial Walker or something, like, and I'm like, dude, it's too far gone. Like a lot of the pieces were tarnished and most of it wasn't there. But I was like, wow, dude, like this is like a full like 1,500 piece Star Wars set that's gone, like gone from the universe, man. Like it's just bits and pieces now being spread all over Ventura County, dude. So I was like, I think that's my like calling, because I've sort of been struggling with it, like what is my deal? Because I'm not that creative with like Lego. I don't think I have the ability to like build stuff out of my head. I don't know if I have that ability. Maybe that'll come over time. It's something I'd like to develop, but it's like a muscle. I think the more I learn building techniques, I still don't quite grasp it in my head. So I was like, what is my angle? And it's the thrift store rehab thing, like refurbishing sets, refurbishing the thrift store sets. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'd like to do like one episode a week where it's like the stuff in the bags where I go up and get it, the kind of the thrift store hunt. And then it's the other thing that I've been making the videos of lately, where it's the process that I go through to rehab the sets. And then it's the final review of the sets. Because the thing that I found with some of these sets, like I'm still trying to track down stickers for the ghost ship. Like that ghost ship is like a collector's item, but it's not complete without, like, I think I'm short one torso piece to one of the characters and some stickers. But like, if I'm going to do the real rehab thing of like really rehabbing these Lego sets and bring them back from the abyss, like I got to go all in. You know what I mean? Like all in with that. Why did I get timed out? I don't know. Did you get timed out on this channel? I don't know. I couldn't tell you if you got timed out. Did you get timed out on this channel? No way did you get timed out on this channel. I don't think they do Star Trek on Lego. But anyway, let's go. The leather tramp on this. I don't know, dude. It could have been one of the other moderators. I don't know, dude. On the other channel, the leather tramp. I don't recall that name. I don't recall personally blocking you with the leather tramp, dude. It doesn't. I'm into the thrift store thing. Yeah, it's sort of what the moderators are for, but whatever. We'll figure it out, dude. Send if you're leather tramp, I'll go to the other channel and see if I can find you and unlock you. Yeah, I'm into the rehab thing. I mean, you can see like I got a Ninjago set I'm putting together back on the floor back there, right there. Like that's like the process. I got it all lined up. I'm telling you, this Lego saved my life this year. Like I don't really talk about it that much on the other channel because I don't think most of those people get it. Like those of you who come over here get what I would be talking about, but I don't think most of those people over there would even understand what I'm doing over here. And it's been my saving grace, because I just come and look. I just come and organize Legos sometimes. Like when I'm getting when I'm getting like it's too gnarly out there, like I'll just sit here in the middle of the night and I'll just sort Legos out, like mindlessly, just sorting Legos out from piles of snot bricks and that, and then I'll go in the garage and try to put them all in their little Tupperwares, dude. It's those are the things. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm coming out of this thing like I'm ready to be a butterfly, man. And so I need to put a foundation out so that I can really like let myself fly, dude. So I guess that's what I'm getting at. I'm not really being hard on myself. I'm just more putting, if I don't put heavy expectations on myself, dude, like, yeah, like I want to blow this channel up. I want to definitely get this channel more going, get my BitChute thing going, and kind of let the other thing just do whatever it's doing. I don't know, dude. You know what I mean? All the scraps that got you into Legos, solid. Yeah, that's what I'm about. Lego's been saving it. So we'll focus right there and I can see the comments. So you can see we're building the live. You got to ring the bell, dude. Write it down, man. I'm going to write it all. I'm writing my whole thing down. I'm just sort of, writing it down. Super important. You're just kind of catching me really like committing to it with my, in a way, you know what I mean? Like I got to start somewhere with the whole concept of what I'm up to. So yeah, I'm gonna come out with it. I'm gonna write my own list down but I think that's a good way to go. And then also the one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my my weekly Lego City thing. Like we're building our Lego City, dude, like in the garage. But Owl's the one who's been building a lot of stuff in there. But I've been, like where's the thing? Like I found this in one of my bags from years ago. It's like one building from the Diagon Alley, right? But it's pretty rad little old area. But I'll never have the whole set. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this in the Lego City. Like we're about ready to crack the code on the Lego City. So I was thinking I'll do like a weekly. I want to do almost a live stream Lego City thing with Owl and doing the thing. And we got some sets to review and all sorts of stuff, dude. I have two. The Leather Tramp. Yeah, this is a separate channel, dude. Yeah, this is the Lego channel. This is where we just talk Legos, dude. The other one, I don't know. Yeah, who knows? We'll figure it out, man. Email me. Remind me. Yeah, this is a separate channel. That's funny. Yeah. This one's free of rants about insanity or sanity is the case. There's no talking sauce here. No sauce talk. Sauce free zone, dude. This is we're just talking about plastic toys, man. Strictly fun. Strictly fun, dude. No drama llama, dude. Oh, look, we're about to connect this, dude. Look at this. We're about to connection coming through. See, this is just a structural thing, it looks like, to keep it all structured, dude. That's what this red thing just gets linked in right here, dude. I guess that's just to keep it all from like, because there it is in there, right? I think it's just to keep it from falling apart. I get it. It's just to keep the actual statue from falling off the building. I think that seems to be what it would be to me. That's kind of cool. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that that's probably a pretty good idea. I mean, the last thing you want is your Lady Liberty splatting into the and this is going in the Lego City. This is going in our Lego City for sure. We have a whole harbor we're working on, like a whole ocean harbor, because we got the hidden side uh lighthouse. So we're putting the lighthouse in there, and we're doing all that type of stuff. And the Lego, the Harry Potter church conversion's kind of coming out pretty good, if I do say so myself. All right. Oh, we got to turn the screen down. We're building down here for a second. We got some of this going on. We're building. We got to do 5 of these. Oh boy, dude. 5 of those. Get working, fingers. Get working. Okay, and they all stack on top of each other. Okay. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I like that it's a kind of a color-coded thing. It's red, white, and blue, baby. Red, white, and blue, baby. And I think part of like the getting my structure going for this channel is I want to sort of do something a little bit original. So that's why I'm getting to the whole Lego rehab thing too, because I've been looking around. No one else is doing that. No one else is rehabbing Lego sets from thrift stores. So I'll let that be my little unique contribution to the Lego verse is I will be the thrift store remodeler. And I was sort of tripping out. So the other day I was going through that police station set, and there was a bunch of yellowed pieces, and then there was a bunch of ones that were just, you could barely tell they were yellowed. I could tell. And I was thinking, is that a no-go? Right? If I'm actually saying that these are, and I'm going to start selling them on my Etsy channel, by the way. I'm not going to go through Bricklinks, I don't think. I'm going to put them up on my Etsy channel and come up with a unique, and that's how I'm going to cycle them back into the thing. But again, I was sort of tripping out on the whole thing of like, well, if I'm doing used like rehab sets from thrift stores, does it really matter if they're slightly, some pieces look a little used? And I was like, no, it doesn't, because that's what it is. You know what I mean? These aren't supposed to be like perfect sets. They're supposed to be like rescued from thrift stores, right? And that means that they don't need to be all mint condition. Like I was looking on Bricklinks, like they'll tell you like mint condition or a little bit of play or whatever it has. And I was like, well, how would I describe these? I was like, well, these have been fully like rescued from thrift stores, which is a whole different category almost of the Lego thing. Like, because some of the pieces I gotta wash, and it's like a whole thing, dude. You know what I mean? It's like I haven't even gotten into the whole washing the pieces and cleaning them with the toothbrushes. It's, like I said, it's a little bit freaky, dude. I'm just stoked my wife tolerates it, dude. She's super cool about it. She doesn't care. She thinks it's kind of cool, actually. Like I'll give my wife's like super like supportive on this Lego thing. Like she's not once said a weird, like, that's kind of weird what you're doing. She's like, dude, you know what? Like, good for you. Like, I'm stoked you found that. Like that, as long as it makes you happy. And she knows it makes Owl happy, dude. Owl loves our Lego universe, man. 1, 2, 3. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the fifth. This is the top of the tower, baby. And so I have yet to. It's pretty much all just a tax write-off at this point. You know what I mean? But I think part of one of my goals for 2021 is to like make this sustainable. You know what I mean? Like make the Lego thing like happen, and begin to like have a little economic engine behind it. And again, is I had to like think about it in a oops. Did I make a mistake? Which way? Whoops, hold on. I did make a mistake. Shh, Nikes, it's back here. Is like there was a moment where I was like, you can't be like think like who's gonna buy Legos moving into the future, the whole doom and gloom economy thing. I was like, that's not the way to approach it. You got to approach it on the super like positive. Oh, dude, I made all sorts of mistakes here. Wait a second, dude. Whoa, man. Ah, dude. Shuckaroonies. Shuckaroons. Whoops. You got any shucks with those roonies? All right, wait a second. All righty. There we go. We're back on track now. So yeah, I'm a full like believer moving forward. Like I said, I'm an optimist. And part of the reason I'm so optimistic is I'm not afraid to look at this how sketchy it all is. And that's why, like, again, is why the Lego things kind of works in a weird way, is because it's proof of optimism. If you kind of get if you're picking up what I'm putting down on it, it's a very optimistic pursuit. You can't be clicking bricks and be like, oh, dude, it's all over, dude. It's the end, bro. Like, no, that's not part of the Lego mentality. The Lego vibe is like, we're getting up on a Monday in the UK and Ireland and France and wherever Europe, and we're getting fired up on the dream, man. We're getting fired up on the dream, and we're gonna put one brick in right after the next brick, and we're gonna make a beautiful, beautiful brick universe, man. We're gonna click the brick, dude. Just click the brick. All right, so there we go. There it is. I think I got it. Let's put this thing goes on top. Swing. All right, look at that. It's getting tall, dude. Hey, what's up, Dan Z from St. Louis? I don't think Legos did the Twin Towers, dude. Take a steamer to them. What do you mean take a steam? Oh, the steamer, no, like it's a whole process, dude. On cleaning them, I soak them. I just put them in a tub of soapy water and soak them. Lifts a lot of the dirt off, and then that cleans most of the like light dust off of them. And then I'll go and I will, depending on what they are, is I'll hit them with the super soft toothbrush and give them a real scrub down. Like on the plates, like the bigger plates, you kind of have to do that. Like on some of the smaller stuff, you can just rub it off. It's good to go. But the dust thing, there's just no way around it, though. I've been tripping on the dust thing, and then I fully surrendered to dust. I'm like not that worried about dust anymore, because I figure like whenever I'm ready to pack in all this stuff up, you just take it and wash it, do a soak, the dust comes right off with the soak. That's the thing. The sort of like you'll get some pretty filthy Lego, dude. Let me tell you, dude. I've gotten some pretty filthy stuff, dude. Like this batch I got over here, dude. The Star Wars stuff I got, dude. That was filthy, dude. It's like got like something sticky. Like it must have been. I think if you ask me what it was, the Lego set was from some kid who had the Lego set. All right. So the batch of stuff I got from the thrift store, my take on it is it was from a kid. And then he ended up being like a teenager, a couple years after 2008, because all the sets are like 2008 to like 2010. And then, so I figured 2010, he's probably out of his Lego thing. They just sit around in his room, right? They sit around in his room for 6 years, 7 years. Well, they sat in his room for 12 years, right? And collecting dust, but he's in there ripping bong hits, and because it had like that weird scumminess on it, dude. Not just your like dust, like sitting over here for years dust. It had that like sticky dust, which tells me that like I would just bong dust, dude. Bong lifestyle, dude. Taco Bell and God knows what, dude. That was my interpretation of that back. And then he split or moved out, and the parents just threw all the stuff in a bag and were like, what do you want us to do with the Legos, Timmy? And Timmy's like, do whatever, dude. I don't care. And so they just threw them in a bag and dropped them off at the thrift store. And that's that. I sort of worry about that. You want to hear my Lego horror stories, like my bad Lego thoughts? Like I do have bad Lego thoughts, because I'm super like uptight about rehabbing all these sets. I had this dream the other day. Not really a dream, more like a thought process the other day, where like I was participating in some outside activities and I just didn't come back, and nobody knew what to do with the Legos, right? And they just got all this stuff just got thrown into boxes and taken to the thrift store, and I was horrified. So I was like, I need to write a Lego will. It's how stupid I am sometimes. I was like, I need to write a Lego will where that there's somebody out there that's a Lego who will come in and like make sure that the Lego collection's taken care of and my wife and children are properly taken care of with the Legos, dude. I know it sounds ridiculous, dude, but sometimes you think like this because I don't live in a bubble, dude. I'm a pretty wild human being, dude. Part of being fearless is sort of thinking like that. And I was like, I do have this weird, I don't even know if it's weird. The more and more I look into the Lego universe, the more and more, dude, I found this Lego channel. Bad Lego thoughts. I found this Lego channel that it's just a dude who buys Legos for investment purposes. Dude, he has like, dude, did you know that there's whole Lego investment sites that you can look up and see when a product was released and see the market exchange on them, dude, just like stocks? It's the craziest thing. I fully was like, what is going on over here? So this dude was like, I stumbled into it because he was talking about the Sesame Street set. And he's like, all right, man, I think this Sesame Street set's going to be a huge investment. And he was talking about the Falling Water architecture set. Because I guess if you bought the Falling Water architecture set back in the day, it's like worth like 5 or 6 times what you paid for it. So if you paid $100 for the falling water set, it's like now worth $600 if you kept it in a box and all mint. And I was tripping out, like, listen to this dude talk about Lego investments. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to go in and I'm going to buy 2 Sesame Street sets every month till they till they stop making them. And I was like, dude, like, well, you're crazy, dude. Like, that's that's Lego without taking it out of the box. And it's funny because that other dude I watch a lot, M&R Legos, the kid out of Florida, he does the same thing too. He just buys Legos and puts them in his like Lego box room, dude, where he's like hoarding stashes of Legos. Because I got a little bit. I have the entire 20th anniversary Star Wars thing. I have every set, including a couple Obi-Wan Kenobis, like in the garage, all pristine. And I did get an extra Friends set. But I'm like, like how like, to me, there's a weird thing about keeping Lego in the box on the concept of it never coming out of the box. If it doesn't come out of the box, does it really exist? You know what I mean? Like there's like a weird part of me that says that the Lego needs to come out of the box to be a Lego. If the Lego just sits in a box, is it really a Lego anymore? Or is it just a box that has shaky stuff in it, dude? A box that rattles, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird, like, that's a little bit too weird for me, dude. Like, I don't know if it's weird. I guess what I'm saying is like it's beyond my rational mind. Like, where I'm like, wait a minute, dude. That's a hard piece to get off. Where I'm like, but people are doing it, man. People are like stockpiling Legos for investment purposes only. I trip out on that whole thing. But yeah, I think Legos need to come out of the box, dude. Like, what's the point? What's the point if you don't put them together, dude? Like, I mean, do people collect puzzles the same way? I was thinking about that too. Like, I went into this whole bunny rabbit thought about it all. It's like, I was like, are there people that collect puzzles in the same way? Like, they just buy, like, collect. Are there puzzle collectors that collect puzzles the same way they collect Legos, dude? It just opened my mind to a whole, no, just shoes, dude. The comic book thing, somehow that makes some sort of sense to me. I don't know why that makes sense. I don't know why a comic book you've never looked at, because they do actually like get their white gloves on and like open the comic books. Like, those comic book nerd guys actually like look at the comic books. Like, they get all freaky with their gloves and stuff, dude. But how do you know, dude? It's a trippy thing, dude. So yeah, I'm getting fired. The Lego boxes are cool. I love these kind of boxes. This is a beautiful box, dude. Some of the Lego boxes, the idea boxes, I've kept every Lego idea box. They're pieces of art in my own weird brain. I keep all the boxes. I've got that thing in my little Lego studio I built, and that's one thing I haven't showcased yet. Is I built my own little Lego studio, but I haven't pushed myself to use it because I can't do it at night because my wife, she can hear me in the garage talking. So she's like, it's a deal breaker, dude. And then like Owl needs me. Owl wants to do his own thing. So I got to find a space. So I'm like, all right, I got 2 spaces a week, or 3 actually, where I take Owl to school, where I can make a bunch of content and then just slowly roll it out over time. I think that's sort of one of my approaches, where I'll change my shirt for every video. So you think that I'm making it in the day I'm in. So you're thinking you're getting like legit content that's made that day. But no, I'm think that's how I'm thinking a little bit more. Is like I need to like that's what I mean is like I come up with these excuses why I can't like that are they're not really excuses, they're just logistics of life. Like I tried to make the Lego studio soundproof and we ran a couple sound tests and just the way my voice carries, because I have one of those voices, dude. My voice carries and my wife's like, dude, I can barely hear it, man. She's like, I can barely hear it, but it's like, it's just annoying enough. She's like, it would be almost better if it was louder. But it's like muffled, your muffled voice babbling about Legos. She's like, that's the only thing she's ever said that's not cool in the Lego thing. She's like, I can't listen to you talk about Legos. She's like, I don't want to listen to you talk about Legos. She's like, I don't mind you're doing whatever you're doing. I love what you're doing, but I don't want to listen to you. If she was listening to me talk about Legos the way I'm talking about Legos now, she'd be like, dude, I don't want to hear it. It's too much. It's too much for me, dude. I respect it too, dude. Because when she talks to me about shoes and sweaters, I'm like, wah, 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 wah. She was talking to me about this sparkly sweater today. And you can't not like I'll tell you part of being married, like a woman can straight up just be like, I don't want to hear that, dude. I don't want to hear about your Legos or your surfing or whatever it is. Like, I'm not interested. Like, I'm glad you do it. I fully support what you're doing, but I don't really care. Like a woman can say that to a wife can say that to a husband. But if I were to sit there and look at my wife and be like, I don't care about your sparkly red, white, and blue sweater you want to get that's on sale at Macy's. If I were to say that to her, dude, I'd be in big trouble, man. So you have to sit and listen to it. So I was listening to this. I was listening today. Let me tell you, did I blow it? Did I make a mistake here? Or I'm feeling like I'm missing a piece, man. Uh-oh. I did something wrong. Damn. I went backwards. All right, wait, I think it's in here. And it's one of those. Let's see, I get one of those in there. Uh-oh. I'm like off a piece. What did I do wrong here? Somewhere in here I got an unauthorized piece going on that's not supposed to be there, maybe. They all look legit, dude. Shoot, it's got to be here. Oh no. Dude. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's crucial too. Wait a second. I got to get a lick on this thing. Where am I? Somewhere I've used a piece. Somewhere I wasn't supposed to use a piece. All right, that's all good all the way up. Right? Uh-oh. Dude. Uh-oh. Unless it's just here and I can't see it. Uh-oh. Red alert. Rant. That's what I get. See, I was talking smack about the sweater. See what happens, dude? It's green. It's a green piece, dude. Wait a second. It seems like I might have tracked it down. Where it seems like there wouldn't. Nope. There's that. I can see that on the corner. Wait just a second. Dude. Oh, man. All right, my only hope is I've dropped it. Uh-oh. Really? It's not there? It's going bam. Where? The only thing it could be is this one right here. I gotta go back there. It's next. Where is it? I'm confused. I think that's where it might be. No. Yeah. It's a greenie. Okay, wait, there's that. There's that. Okay. What's over here? That one, those are two. Yep, those are proper. This is the only one that seems a little weird, but that's not the one I would need either. I need a double-sided one. Dude, it's got to be here. Uh-oh. Shoot. All right, hold on. Sam, I see it right there. I see it right there. All right, those are all proper. Maybe Lego just barneyed. It could be that Lego just fully barneyed because I don't see it. Oh, dude. What do I do? It's a key piece, too. Dude, what am I doing? Is it really that one? Feels like it shouldn't be there, dude. Yeah, I see it in the picture. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what to do, dude. I'm stuck. I'm a purist, dude. My only hope is I have one of these in the garage, dude. You guys just gotta hold a minute. I gotta go in the garage and see if I have one. Dude. Well, here's the moment of truth. The moment of truth right here. So just a side note here. Check this out. Where is this? So in one of my thrift store things from the other year, I got this random bag was in one of the things, right? And it took me a while, and I tracked down what set is this set, bag one. I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it, but this is like the manta ray ship for Ninjago. It's like one of the cooler sets I've ever seen. That's kind of one of my weird obsession things, is to find the other half to the set somehow. That's what I mean. Like in the thrift store, I found a full bag, half a set, like half the set got, where's the other half? I don't know. All right, let's see, dude. Do I have this thing? Not feeling super positive about it. I don't think I have a spare. Ah, geez, dude. It's so not normal. I don't even know what to do. I've never had this happen before. It's not Lego. I've never had Lego fail, ever. These are proper. I'm looking for a 3-sided one. These are all right. These are all right. It's got to be a mistake, man. None of those are anything but what they're supposed to be. Those are what those are supposed to be. Even that one down there. Let's check that one down there. Really? Yup. Damn, dude. And lose it? Is it in a bag? Ah, stopped. Might be in the next bag. It's the optimistic. That's the optimism I like. All right, we're gonna bring it up. We're just gonna have to build past this for a minute, dude. It's gonna show up. It's gonna show up. I know. I feel it. It's gonna show up. Wow. Is it? Yeah, it's gonna show up, dude. It's gonna fully show up. All right, so we're putting this. I'm putting it on the side with its pieces. All right. Dang. I'm like, that's the thing, man. These things are so fine-tuned. I would be totally blown away. Not that it's not here. Is it in the thing somewhere? Dude. See, now my OCD's kicking in heavily, people. Now I'm fully spun. I'm gonna be up obsessing about it all night, dude. Where could it be, dude? I'm gonna be like on the carpet, like a crackhead, looking for this piece when we're done here. I know you think I'm just gonna finish this up and we're gonna turn the camera off, and I'm not. I'm gonna be like, oh, whatever, dude. I'm not. This isn't okay. This is totally not okay with me. This is not cool. Where is the piece, yo? So it's gonna show back up. You know, the secret to it all is when you're trying to find something, you gotta just let it go. You just let it go, dude. Let the universe just rematerialize it in a different way. Because it could just be, see, I'm looking on this thing. It's like everything's where it's supposed to be. I'll know. See, that's that one. Did I put any of them in there? I found it. I found it. There it is. I told you that, and it's all locked in with this thing, dude. It's all just super locked in there. Oh, God. It's a total. Oh, I found it, though. I knew I would. There it is. We're back. We got it. We got it. Squeeze it back together. We did it. I told you, right? You just saw it in action. The minute I let go, it showed back up, right? That's how it works. It's this one of the secrets I learned in life is when you can't find something, just give it back to the universe, dude. Just give it right back to God and go, dude. And that's how it works, dude. Because attachment, it's like the thing we attach to stuff. Because I know that I'm super like, glitchy about stuff. Wow, dude, like in real time, dude. I truly, that's the thing where like I have total faith about stuff. Someone sent me, what did Josh send me on eBay? Something to look at on eBay really quick. Let's see, what do we got? I don't know, was that an email? Maybe with soulmates too. Yeah, it's just how it works. Yeah, with the soulmates thing, for sure, that's how it works, dude. Just stop looking and let them show up, dude. That's the weird thing is on that level is the universe wants you to be free, right? And I think people don't understand you have the ability to keep stuff away from you with your mind by focusing on it being, because you don't need anything, right? There's nothing going on down here. Like if you truly get on the spiritual level about it all, it's all make-believe. So when you get super obsessed about something or like, I need this to happen or I can't find this and that, you're actually dematerializing it. It's only when you let go that it bounces back. Like I'd forgotten about it till I mentioned it to you guys. And then sure enough, it worked almost immediately, like without fail. Same thing with traffic, but there is no such thing as traffic anymore. Is there, dude? There's no traffic anymore, dude. Hey, that's something to be like happy about, right? There's no more traffic. Right? No more traffic, man. The traffic's gone. It's like school's out forever. There's no more traffic, dude. Maybe there is. Is there traffic? I'm sure there's people that are stoked there's traffic, if there is. Look at this. What are we building here? What is that? Wait here. What is this that we're building? I don't know. So align. Yeah. So back to you, blah, blah, blah. That's how it is with soulmates. Your soulmate can't find you if you're pushing them away, energetically speaking. I learned that early. That was one of the great lessons I learned in sobriety, was realizing that in order to have someone truly matter in your life, you can't take anybody hostage. And what do I mean by take someone hostage? Like if you think that you need someone to complete you, like another human being to completely you, it's because you haven't completed yourself first. Like you have to be a whole person to attract another whole person. Like if you're a broken, like an incomplete person, and you're trying to find another person to complete you, you're basically taking someone else hostage for your own missing pieces. Like the first thing you got to do is make yourself whole and make yourself, you got to totally love yourself. And when you totally love yourself, you'll attract another person that's whole as well. Because if a soulmate can't be incomplete, they have to elevate you, right? So if you're busy trying to get something from this other person in your life and you're not both raising each other's frequency, if you're taxing each other, one person's less or more, it's out of balance. So you have to really be cognizant of making sure that you're complete first before you drag anybody else into your thing by thinking that like, oh my God, I need a soulmate to be complete. Because if you think you need another person to be complete, I would suggest you're not complete yourself, right? Because a soulmate isn't there to like make you complete. They're there to like elevate you and add to you and be like total like, like you could argue like, with like this like the experience, like that's how you get through all the like problems like that life comes up, right? I'm super critical, so maybe when I'm 45, maybe not. I don't know, dude. I didn't find what's up to Tanaka. I didn't find my person till I was 45. I had Owl at 45. I didn't find my gal. I met my gal when I was loaded. I met my gal, and I didn't like my gal when I first met her. We were both out of our minds, dude. But we both did the work on ourselves, right? So when you finally, it finally made sense, like we weren't there to like fix each other. Like, I need you to fix me, or I need to fix you. Like, we didn't need anyone to fix anything. Like, we were like, partially repaired, mostly repaired at that point. And that's the thing, like that's what the soulmate thing. That's why, like, the dating and all that stuff, super important, man. You got to figure out what's not going to work for you and why. Like most people want to like, why did they break up with me? And try to figure out what's wrong with the other person. It's like, no, it's what's wrong with you, dude. Why did they break up with you? It's you. You're the only common denominator. And when you begin to do this sort of like, that's why people that well, I think you need a little bit of maturity before you do some of these things, like have children and do all this kind of stuff, is you need to sort of like, you need to have had some experience in life and know that like what you don't want out of life. It's pretty easy to be like, oh, this is what I want out of life. And then you find out that's what you didn't really want out of life, because you thought that what you didn't want out of life was what you wanted out of life, because you didn't have enough experience to know that was what you thought you wanted isn't what you wanted. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Yeah, I'm missing another piece here. Jesus. Oh boy. Am I missing another piece? Am I really? I really am. I need a little 3x. Dude. All right, let it go. Mm-hmm. Wake up call. Yeah, that was the Air Force for you. Yeah, exactly. Dude, how am I short another piece, dude? Like, what did I do this time? That's a greenie, too. All right, those are right. Does use the 3s. Where else did I use a 3? Down there. Yeah, we're all good there. This seems more like I knocked this one off the table, dude. Shoots, man. I'm just skipping ahead for a second. Let it go. I'm going to let it go, and it's going to come back. That's an easier trick. Like one time, 2 in a row is a toughie. 2 in a row is a little bit more of a difficult maneuver on this, like let it go and it bounces back thing, but it usually works. So I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go, man. Just let it go. And it'll come right back to me. Oh, I need 2 of them all of a sudden. Wait a second. I need another one. All right. I need another of the same piece. All right. Everything looks like where it's supposed to be. What's this? No. Is that one right there? Is that right? See, I Barney'd. Yup. It's never Lego. It's always me. Lego is flawless. That's the one thing I can count on, is Lego doesn't make mistakes. That was me. Interesting. Once again, Lego doesn't make mistakes, dude. It's always, I don't know how many sets I'm into this. Never once has the recipe been off. Never once. And you wonder why I don't have a big faith in the system with their bumbling, dude. When the Lego Corporation just time in, time out constantly is, I want to find them blowing at once. It's a sort of unsettling almost that it's that perfect. Because I'm telling you, the proof that we're being conned as a world society is the Lego Corporation. The Lego Corporation, to me, proves that this is all a con job, that we're being deliberately messed with, because the Legos are never wrong, dude. I've yet to have one set missing a piece or anything wrong with any. The quality control is the fact that you can take a Lego from the original Lego brick and click it to a modern Lego brick, and that the engineering is flawless. Just more proof, man. More proof we're being monkeyed. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, there it is. All right, all right, we finished up number bag 4, dude. We got Lady Liberty starting to take shape, as you can see, right? A little bit of shape going on. If you work for Lego for 25 years, you get a solid gold Lego brick, dude. I wonder, it's at a solid ounce and a half. That's pretty cool. All right, well, we're finished up with the build for the night. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but we had a couple glitches in the matrix. We had to let it circle back to us. Where's my leather tray? There's my tray for the extra parts. Well, it's coming together. Let's see. Look at that. I'm the last one up, man. Right on, dude. All right, dude. Yeah, wear your FedEx uniform, dude. All right, we did it, man. Feeling good about it. We overcame some problems. We realigned our faith as always that it's okay. All right. With that said, man, I'll see you guys back here next. We'll do that. We'll just make this the rendezvous for the live builds. Sunday night, 11 o'clock. See you next week. I'll be uploading some other stuff. See you on the other channel. Hey, today's winter solstice, the conjunction tonight at sunset. Don't miss it, man. It looks pretty cool. Hey, links down below if you want to support the channel, Bitcoin, crypto, email address, all that good stuff's down below. All right. God bless. Good night. And keep on clicking bricks. This is Minifigure Illusions signing off from Brick Ship Earth. Whoa.